Some of the craziest ink that I've seen on a white boy was on a half Mexican white boy with a Mexican last name. This fool's name was Henry Gonsalves. And if you saw him, you would think he was a Southsider, but he would roll up and say, "Hey, I'm a white boy. What's up? I'm a Wood." This cat had the noose tatted around his neck. A broken noose around your neck means you got a life sentence. So Henry was doing a life sentence. He was covered in all the most political ink. He had the 2316 on him, which means white power. He had spider webs on each elbow. This just means you've done a long stretch. He was one of the older cats where other OGs from other races would roll up and they would automatically tell us, "Hey, you know who that dude is?" And be like, "Yeah, he's told us some fucking stories." But then they would go into saying, "Hey, me and Henry opened up the Bay. We were at Solano. We've been at Salinas Valley. We've been at all these other pens." That's the cat right there. But he was super quiet about it. He was just burnt. He was over it. He didn't speak about shit. He was always on that black. Always on black. What do they call it? A calito, where they put the black in the spoon and they tilt back and they sniff that shit and they just start nodding out in the day room. So would pin that shit too. Whatever. But anyways, all these cats, they're fucking slung back. They've done all the time. They've done all the crazy shit. But yet they're missing the growth that's to be had with doing time because they're always seeking these vices that are limiting their growth. They would have a chance to get out. This cat would tell me shit about technology he didn't even fucking know about on the street because he was just so delusional, wanting to live that life out there, but never could stay out. He had been busted since he was basically like early teens in YA and went all the way to life in the pen. This is a real shit. People get busted at a young age and do YA time and land all the way straight up to the pen. Another crazy tattoo that you'll see on white boys is PDS. That's P9 Death Squad. P9 ran the white boys and ran the back, ran everything for the AB, the Aryan Brotherhood. And P9, it means Public Enemy number 1. That's an Orange County gang. It started in Long Beach. Started by Popeye. Everybody knows this shit. Everybody knows all these cats. So, I mean, when you get in the system, you're going to run into people. You're going to hear the stories. And these are the people, these are like the superheroes of the penitentiary. I never looked up to any of them because I saw the weakness in these motherfuckers. Because if you're continually having to use drugs, you ain't pushing the politics on yourself that you push on your people. It's bullshit. You can run one of two, you can lead people one of two ways. You can manipulate or you can inspire. I choose to inspire people. I even did in there, so I got a different type of love for my fellow people. Yeah, they hated me at first. Of course they hated me at first. Because they were used to that bitch-ass, easy-ass life. That ride-the-rack life. That eat honey buns when you want life. That fake-ass result life. That work-out half-ass shit life. I was always about pushing them to be their better self so that they actually could get out and live a fucking decent existence. Now other tats like 1904, that stands for SD. I've gone over this before, but we're going to keep going over it. 1503, that stands for OC. Now IE, the Inland Empire, they'll get I and E on their shoulders. These are the placement from different cars where they get their tattoos. If you get bolts, if you get lightning bolts, that is a mark that you've put in work for your people. If they're white, you see how my tattoos are white? How everything's negative shaded. My Dago's negative shaded. My 1904 on the back of my legs is negative shaded. The SoCal on my quads is negative shaded. That means I put work in for my people because it's white. If that shit is filled in, if your bolts are filled in, if your letters are filled in black, that means something completely different. It usually means you stabbed another black while you're in a riot. That means a white boy put in his work on a black during a riot. He stabbed him. That's how you're going to get something filled in. Other cats may just fill shit in, but back then, that's what that fucking meant. So there's different times for different shit. I mean, skinheads get ruins. This is like their fucking shit. I never heard of Odinism ever on the street. I didn't even know what that was, being an Odinist. But in prison, this is actually a religion. This is a religion for skinheads and white boys. They go to Odinist meetings. They believe in like the god Odin and Thor and shit like that. I don't know. I didn't go to that shit. I didn't even seek religion in the pen. I just kind of taught myself a bunch of shit. And I really would just try to be the best guy I could be. To me, religion is doing good or doing bad. I mean, basically, I follow my conscience. I believe in the universe. Everything I speak about is a mixture of all religions. But Odinism really is a religion in the pen. And they go to these meetings. They do certain stuff. They get certain pendants and shit like that. So it's just a certain thing. But everybody knows a shamrock means AB. You won't see that on the line. On the line means the main line, GP. You won't see an AB, a brand member, someone branded up, someone made. You won't see them on the line. They may say they are, like that video I talked about way back when, about Bull, who said he was branded up, but he got smashed. That shit just don't exist. If you are a known brand member or affiliate, you're in the back, you're in the shoe permanently, because they know you're going to pull strings. They know you're going to run shit. The second a made motherfucker lands on a yard, shit changes. Even when I land on a yard, shit changes. I'm known in the system to be able to pull shit off. So when I show up, motherfuckers are just like, oh shit, shit's about to happen. And that's either good or bad. I was always drama in the pen because I wouldn't let motherfuckers break the rules, and I wouldn't let motherfuckers do shit that's putting us in a compromised position with the other races. I was always running a strict-ass program, and everywhere I went, anywhere you go, people are always trying to break and bend the rules. Why? Why do people try to break and bend the rules? Because it's easier. All these motherfuckers in the pen are used to living that easy-ass life. I saw that as bitch-ass shit. I just saw it as bitch-made. I knew sacrifice is what gets me anywhere. I fucking continually try to work out. Without the diet, the sacrifice, and the knowledge and applying this, I wouldn't get my results. And that's every area of life. Adversity is truly going to introduce a man to himself. And when he refuses to get his level up by meeting that wall and jumping it every fucking time, that's what's so good about burpees. That's the only thing good about burpees is that heart check. You're going to continually want to fucking quit. And the fact is, if you don't, you're going to get stronger just by the sole purpose of you hitting that wall and climbing it each time. Over years and years and years of the penitentiary, this is just what's created. You're going to continually hit that wall in a lockdown where you want to come to tears, where you want to fucking just freak out on a motherfucker and bang a motherfucker, where you want to just fucking blast that cop in his motherfucking neck with a piece, where you think about killing motherfuckers on the daily, where it's just fucking running your mind. You're getting so frustrated. But that's how you beat your anger, is you don't succumb to that shit. That is seen as bitch made when you're out of control in the pen. Motherfuckers have the utmost quality demeanor till they don't have to no more. So now we're always talking about how we earn shit, how it's fucking, how just how the system is built off putting in work. And all these fucking tattoos are only earned. They're only fucking earned. You can't just walk in and say, I'm going to be someone and look like someone. I look this fucking way because I lived a fucking certain way in there. Don't let these motherfuckers come out with their shot out ass telling you they run some shit that ain't the fucking facts. It's not how it fucking works. Nobody respects a motherfucker in there who ain't pulling shit off at a high level. 100%, if a motherfucker rolls in there talking some high power shit and isn't running a solid program, isn't earning his stripes, he's definitely not going to make it.